have already learned about circles and the terms related with circles. Also, we have seen that equal chords of a circle subtend equal angle at the center, as well as equal chords of two congruent circles subtend equal angle at their center. Now, today we will see about perpendicular from center to a chord. So you can see the circle here with center O, and let AB be the chord of the circle. So let O be the center of the circle and AB be the chord, and we can see here a perpendicular I have drawn from the center to the chord. Let it be OC, and this chord, this perpendicular OC, perpendicular means angle OCB will be 90 degree as well as angle OCA will be 90 degree. Now this perpendicular will bisect this chord. Meaning of that is, if the chord AB is of length 8 centimeter, then the perpendicular bisects the chord, means I can say AC as well as CB will be 4 centimeter. It will be dividing it into two equal parts. So the perpendicular from the center of the circle to the chord bisects the chord. So this property we are using in most of the problems. Again, the converse of the statement is also true. Line drawn through the center of the circle to bisect the chord will be perpendicular to the chord. That means if the line is drawn through the center of the circle, first case it is like this. If perpendicular from the center of the circle to the chord bisects the chord. If this OCA equal to OCB equal to 90 degree, then I can say that AC equal to CB. Now in the second case, if the line drawn through the center of the circle to bisect the chord, that means if AC is equal to CB, then that line will be perpendicular to the chord. That means then angle OCA and angle OCB both will be 90 degree. So the perpendicular from center of a circle to the chord bisects the chord, and the converse is also true. Line drawn to the center of a circle to bisect the chord is perpendicular to the chord. We can prove this. We can join this one OA and OB, and we can say, we can consider these two triangles. This side is equal to OA is equal to OB because radii of the same circle. Again OC is common. OC is common for both the circles. Again they have given that line drawn through center of the circle. Line drawn through the center of the circle to bisect the chord. So I can write the other one also, AC equal to CB, because it is given bisect the chord. Therefore these two triangles are congruent by SSS congruence rule. Therefore we can say that these two angles are equal. These two angles are equal by corresponding parts of congruent triangle. So we can prove that. Now next, equal chords and the distance from the center. We have already seen that equal chords subtend equal angle at the center. At the same way, equal chords are equidistant from the center. That means let AB and CD are two chords of the circle. Chord means the line segment joining any 2 points on the circle, that is called as chord. So AB and CD are equal chords. That means they are of equal length. We can say it as 4 centimeter. These two are equal chords of the circle. Now O is the center of the circle. If you measure this distance OM and ON, then that will be also equal. Say let it be 1 centimeter. Means equal chords of the circle are equidistant from the center, or the chords which are equidistant from the center, they will be equal in length. This is the converse of the statement. Equal chords of the circle are equidistant from the center, and the chords which are equidistant from the center of a circle are equal in length. Now let's do some of the problems from exercise 10.4. Two circles of radii 5 cm and 3 cm intersect at 2 points and the distance between their center is 4 cm. We need to find length of common chord. So we can see two circles. One is of 5 cm radius, other is of 3 cm radius. Obviously, the circle with 5 cm radius will be bigger than circle with radius 3 cm. we can see the distance between their center. So O1 and O2 are the center of these two circles, and the distance between their center, that is O1 O2, is given as 4 centimeter, and QO1 and PO1 both are 5 centimeter because they are radius of the circle. This is also 3 centimeter radius of the circle. We need to find out the chord PQ. We need to find length of the common chord. So length of the common chord is PQ. So O1 O2 is 4 centimeter. I am going to take O1T as X. O1T, I am going to take it as X. So let O1T equal to X centimeter. Therefore, I can write TO2 or O2T will be 4 minus X because this full length is 4. So this will be 4 minus X. Now we have this will form a right angle triangle. So this middle point, this will form as a right angle triangle. So I can write this middle point as T. So I can write as from triangle PTO1, I can write O1P the whole square is equal to PT square plus O1T square. O1P is 5 square, which is equal to 25. PT square I don't know. O1T square is nothing but X square. Therefore, PT square is equal to 25 minus X square. Give this equation number 1. In the same way, from the triangle, small triangle PTO2, I can write O2P square is the hypotenuse, which is equal to PT square plus O2T square. So which is equal to, this is 3 square equal to PT square plus O2T the whole square is 4 minus X the whole square. So 9 equal to PT square plus 16 minus 8x plus x square. This you have to expand using a minus b the whole square. A minus b the whole square is a square minus 2ab plus b square. When you simplify this, we will be having PT square is equal to, this PT square you keep this side, remaining everything I am going to take to the other side. So it will be, we have minus x square plus 8x, then 9 minus 16 will be minus 7. So from equation 1 and 2, PT square we have, one is 25 minus x square, other is minus x square plus 8x minus 7. So this I can equate. So I have 25 minus x square is equal to minus x square plus 8x minus 7. So we can cancel minus x square and minus x square. Again 25 plus 7, when you take 25 plus 7, this is equal to 32. 32 is equal to 8x, or x is 32 by 8, which is 4 centimeter. So that means if this is 4 centimeter, we can say that the point O2 and T coincide because 4 minus 4 is 0. So these 2 points will come together. Then our figure will be like this. We got the figure like this. So we need to find out length of the common chord. That means we need to find out PQ. PQ is the common chord here. Now the point O2 and T coincide. So this forms again a right angle triangle. We have got this as 4 centimeter distance between the center. Now to find out PO2 the whole square is equal to PO1 the whole square minus O1T the whole square, which is equal to 5 square minus 4 square, 25 minus 16, so 9 centimeter So PO2 is equal to square root of 9, which is equal to 3 centimeter. So length of the common chord is 3 plus 3, so which is equal to 6 centimeter. So length of common chord is 3 plus 3, which is equal to 6 centimeter. Next question, if two equal chords of the circle intersect within circle. So we can see here AB and CD are two chords. They are equal chords. They intersect at the point. T. Now we have to prove that segment of one chord are equal to corresponding segment of other chord. That means we need to prove two things. So only one thing they have given, the data they have given is they are equal chords, that is AB is equal to CD, they intersect at the point T, and what we need to prove is, we need to prove the segment is equal to, segment of one chord are equal to segment of the other chord. That means we need to prove AT is equal to DT, that is the first thing we need to prove. Second thing we need to prove is AT equal to DT and BT equal to CT. These are the two things we need to prove. So to prove this, from the center I have made one construction OT. Again I have drawn the perpendicular from center to this chord, and we know perpendicular drawn from the center to the chord bisects the chord. Since it is perpendicular, this angle will be 90 degree. So the construction I have done is draw perpendicular from center to the chord and join OT. So I have two triangles now. My first triangle is OXT. My second triangle is OYT. So in this triangle I can write OX is equal to OY because these are equal chords, and we know that equal chords are equidistant from the center. So OX is equal to OY. Then I can write OT is equal to OT because it is common. Again this is common. The perpendicular equal chords are equidistant from the center. Therefore I can write OX is equal to OY. This is common. Again I can write angle OXT is equal to angle OYT, which is equal to 90 degree. So by RH, because it is a perpendicular, it is 90 degree. Therefore, by RHS congruence rule, these two triangles are congruent. RHS congruence rule, these two triangles are congruent. If these two triangles are congruent, then we can say that XT is equal to YT. XT is equal to YT by corresponding parts of congruent triangle. But we know that the AB and CD are equal chords of the circle. Half of AB and half of CD are also equal. So half of AB is nothing but AX and half of CD is nothing but DY. So to this XT I am going to add AX, and to this one dy I am going to add YT. So if I add AX and dy are equal, and just now we got XT and YT are equal, so AX plus XT equal to dy plus YT is nothing but AT equal to DT. So this is the first thing we need to prove. AT equal to DT. Can see the first thing, AT equal to DT, we need to prove. Same way, if you take the two chords are equal, AB and CD are equal, and we know that just now we proved that AT and DT are equal. So from if equals are subtracted from equals, the remainders will be equal. So AB minus AT and CD minus AT, AB minus AT is nothing but BT, and CD minus AT, CD minus, here you have to subtract CD minus DT is equal to CT. So BT equal to CT. So this is how we have proved both. Next question, if a line intersects two concentric circles with center O at A, B, C and D, prove that AB equal to CD. So here we have BC is the chord of this small circle, AD is the chord of the big circle. We need to prove AB equal to CD. For this I am going to do the construction. I am drawing a perpendicular bisector from the center to the chord, and we know that perpendicular bisector from the center to the chord bisects the chord. If I take the small circle, my chord is BC, so it will bisect the chord BC, that is equal to BX is equal to C. XC, BX is equal to XC. So here we need to prove AB equal to CD. So what construction I have done is draw a perpendicular from the center to the chord. So OX is the perpendicular I have drawn. So the perpendicular drawn from the center to the chord bisects the chord. First it bisects the chord BC. So BX is equal to XC. Give this equation number 1. Again, if you consider the big circle, chord of the big circle is AD. This is the perpendicular to the big circle also. So the perpendicular bisect the big chord also, which is equal to AX is equal to XD. Give this equation number 2. Now I am going to subtract 2 minus 1. That means AX minus BX is equal to XD minus XC. So AX minus BX is nothing but AB, and XD minus XC is nothing but CD. So this is what we need to prove. Next question, a circular park of radius 20 meters is situated in a colony. 3 boys, Ankur, Said and David, are sitting at equal distance on its boundary, each having a toy telephone in his hand, talking to each other. We need to find the length of string of each phone. So first, Ankur, suppose Ankur is sitting here. Ankur, we can name it this point as A, this as S and this as D, and Said is sitting here. David is sitting in this corner. Now they are equidistant. So since they are equidistant, I can say that triangle ASD is an equilateral triangle. Triangle ASD is an equilateral triangle. That means they are sitting at equidistance. So AS is equal to ST equal to AD. So these length will be equal. So we need to find any of this length. We need to find length of string of each phone. That means we need to find any of the length, either AS, SD and AD, all this will be equal. Now O is the center of the circle. OA is the radius of the circle. OA is the radius of the circle, and only radius they have given as 20 meter. Now we have to use two properties here. First is, this is an equilateral triangle, and median of equilateral triangle passes through circumcenter of the circle. So that is the first property we are going to use. Median of an equilateral triangle passes through circumcenter. So what do you mean by median? Median means the line segment joining from the vertex to the midpoint of the opposite side. Line segment joining vertex and midpoint of the opposite side, that is called as median. So this median of the equilateral triangle, so 3 median will be there. If you have drawn 3 median will be there. So this median, it actually passes through circumcenter of the triangle. Median of an equilateral triangle passes through circumcenter. So what do you mean by circumcenter of the triangle? Circumcenter means the vertices of the triangle will be lying on the circle, and circumcenter means center of such type of triangle will be called as circumcenter. And here we can see that O is the center of the circle as well as circumcenter of this triangle. The vertices of this triangle is lying inside the circle, or the vertices of the triangle are lying on the circle. So median of the triangle passes through circumcenter of circle. Now again we know that centroid and the circumcenter here coincide. Centroid means the meeting point of three median and the center of the circle coincide. And we also know that centroid of the equilateral triangle divides median in the ratio 2:1. The centroid of the equilateral triangle, centroid is nothing but the meeting point of three median of the triangle. So centroid of the equilateral triangle divides the median in the ratio 2:1. So if this is 20 centimeter, OA is 20 centimeter. If I am naming this as OB, it will be 10 centimeter. Now you can consider this triangle SOP. If I consider the triangle SOB, this is 20 centimeter. SOB if I consider, and this angle is 90 degree. Using Pythagoras relation, I can write that SB square is nothing but OS square minus OB square. OS square is 20 square minus 10 square, that is 400 minus 100, which is equal to 300. So I can write this as 300, and SB is nothing but root 300. But we want to find out, so this is root 300. So perpendicular drawn from the center to the chord bisects the chord. So this will be also 300, which is equal to 2 root 300. SD is nothing but 2 root 300. So length of each string is nothing but 2 root 300. This is the length of string of each bone. You can simplify this. When you simplify this, you will be having, we know that 100 square root is 10. So 20 root 3 meter will be the length of the string. So here we have used two properties. One is median of the equilateral triangle. It passes through the center of the circle or circumcenter of the circle, and median, the centroid of the equilateral triangle divides the median in the ratio 2:1. Centroid of the equilateral triangle divides the median in the ratio 2:1, and the median of the triangle passes through circumcenter of the circle. The centroid means the meeting point of three median. Median means line segment joining from the vertex to the midpoint of the opposite side, and circumcenter means the center of this triangle. So thank you for watching the video.